when the Lord truly gives you the spirit to understand his righteousness, you have to be in the mindset of a little one who has to learn how to walk again. Now you got to learn how to move to the spirit of the Lord. How to see. Yeah, you got to learn. Yeah. You say, why my eyes hurt? You ain't never used them before. Right. Here it is, a grown man. You know? That's why the scriptures constantly talk about, he didn't have an ear, let him hear. You know? Eyes to see. You gotta have eyes to see and ears to hear. Right? Go ahead. Yeah, keep going. Or you just read it again. I didn't finish that John too. He didn't finish that John. You go to verse 8. Go ahead.
It said, for precept must be upon precept.
Yep.
Precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, hell level and hell level.
Right. And just like a baby learns as they go, you know, that's why you will have a classroom full of preschoolers or toddlers, and they all be on different levels. Because depending upon their background and how they were raised and how they was brought up, they'll be on higher levels than other kids. You know, some of them, you know, you don't gotta tell them to do good, to be quiet, don't do this, don't do that. You know, it's already in them because they've been trained up. That's what the scriptures say, train up a child in the way he should go, he should never depart. Because when you ultimately send your kids off to school, you sent them with a certain level of training from whatever said age that is that you start them in that school. Whether that's 3, whether that's 4, whether that's 5, you know. But however they've been trained at home will reflect in wherever they go in whatever organization or school.
That's why it's called home training.
Home training. You know? Go ahead, bro. See, so now we are being trained. We are being brought back to our home, Jerusalem. We're being home trained. We're being trained according to where we actually come from. See, Esau, when he gets a hold of you, he's training you from where he comes from. His home is wickedness. Where it say we should call them wherever he goes. He's a border of wickedness. So when you are enrolled in his curriculum, his school system, what is he drawing out? He's drawing out wickedness. Please make your ass pledge allegiance to the wicked fucking flag of America. Yep. America only stands for everything America embodies. Everything America was built on was total utter wickedness. Even the very people that America come from, which really was Britain, the colonizers that came from Britain, they betrayed the motherfuckers that they was under.
I said that mother should be ashamed of thee.
Yeah, that mother shall be ashamed of thee. You know, because really, rich people that know the history, they really don't fuck with Americans like that. They really look like Americans low level. You know, even the way that the English that these Americans over here speak, they call it peasant speech. You know, it's over there it's called the King's English. But then you got these Sambo ass niggas that talk about, we definitely need to be having more white babies. You know, Elder Tazawon in Jackson just did a video on it last night. This Sambo ass nigga talking about, I'm afraid, I tremble at the fact that the white babies are not being born, that white people are not producing. He trembled at that because he said the so-called white people are the innovators and the creators, and everybody else just destroys. I said, you see how much this nigga know? Yeah. If he ain't the most dumbest nigga I ever seen, he clearly don't got the facts straight. But see, they present themselves as so innocent, but when you check their track record, nobody's did more destruction than the so-called white man in the planet Earth. Ever. But because he has reached the height of the heavens, and he's at the top of the food chain, and he now everything that's being done on the earth that's good, you look at it like he done that. Or every invention, Esau is fucking dumb. Low. Any invention that ever was done, the so-called black Native American Hispanic man made it, set it up, and he took the credit, and ran with it, put his name on it. You know?
Murdered the nigga, put him to death.
Oh, hold on.
And just took it.
And then like Top One said, shit, it ain't our fault they ain't producing.
They fucking Decepticons.
Who set up the Plan B? Who set up abortion clinics? You know?
And that's something they hide too. They hide that. There's more whites having abortion
Yeah.
than Jake. Yeah. But they hide that. And more whites on food stamps, Section 8, and getting government assistance than so-called black people. But they hide that. No. They hide that. That's the only reason why they started to fight against the abortion. Because it started to become more Edomites.
Yeah, it's them.
You know what I'm saying? They started to become more Edomites having abortion, bro. Killing their kids, man.
How they just hide the numbers.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah, that's just like the welfare numbers and the Social Security, the government assistance. They put it out there as if Jake is the ones, but in actuality, it's more Jake's working and holding this society. The working class people is predominantly blacks, Native Americans, and Hispanics.
Yeah.
That's who working. Really. Why these so-called white people, they ain't doing a damn, they getting the government assistance.
Yeah.
But the narrative is being controlled by who controls the media.
Esau.
So he gonna put it out there, you know. These so-called white people lazy as fuck, man. They don't want to do no physical work. I be like, look at the nerve of these motherfuckers. I be out in the hot sun all day slinging cases, and motherfucker we talking about I took an extended break. Motherfucker, you in the office. A motherfucker in the office telling you that you took an extended break.
Right. I told that I told that job I had the other day. I told my supervisor, I advise you to go into the break room for 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah.
My supervisor told me, said, shit, get your ass out there and work.
You in a hot ass warehouse with a goddamn torch.
Hot
You
ass
in heat, blowing heat. You in heat, blowing heat, and he want to know why he got his lazy ass sitting up under the air conditioner. They be the main ones complaining about how hot it be. It ain't even hot this year. This one of the coolest summers we done had in a long goddamn time.
Right.
Look at the breeze blowing right now. Goddamn it, it's almost August.
Yeah.
They be the main ones complaining about how hot it is. And then you get Jake simple. I be ignoring the shit. Man, so it is how your ass too spoiled.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Esau got too spoiled. We was bred in the heat.
Yeah.
Man, Edomite, she come up trying to tell me, trying to talk sly. She said, oh man, trying to act like she feeling sorry for me, really speaking all sarcastically. I'm like, shit, I'm cool. I was bred in this. I said, this make me strong. Cause really it do.
They do.
It really do, man. At the end of the day, you know, it's uncomfortable. But we was built for being in the heat. Bathing in the sun. That makes us stronger. Esau Edom, he knows that.
So how the Lord became white?
Right.
Yeah. Can't take the sun.
Right.
Hey, but you know what we get from the sun, right? You know? That's something Esau can't get.
Testosterone boost.
Yeah.
That's why he have to try to combat that with GMOs
Yeah.
and soy-based food. Half the damn food that you buy is all soy-based. Soy takes away the testosterone,
They make you feminine.
make you feminine.
That's why they give all this sort to the prisoners. That's why
Yeah.
rape and shit happen.
Yeah.
So
That's
these
all the
are
devil.
that's the devil.
Cause everything, almost everything, every food got soy in it.
Yeah.
Can't hide
You
it.
be trying your best to find something that ain't got no. You like, God damn. You know, especially if you trying to go on some type of plant, and you. That's why it's so hard, really, to go on a plant-based diet. Because not only do it be soy-based, but the soy really makes you tired.
Yeah.
That shit make you tired.
It's a food supposed to give you energy.
It's supposed to restore you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got it though, huh?
I'll finish this off in John.
Yup.
John 3 and verse 7 says, marvel not that I said unto thee, ye must be born again. Verse 8, the wind bloweth where it listed.
Right. And the wind is symbolic of the spirit. So how the spirit works is it's according to the Lord's will. But the only one that knows where the wind is gonna blow is the Lord. The Lord is like, we can't tell you that it is gonna be cool and windy tomorrow.
Can't tell you no rain tomorrow.
We can't tell it's gonna rain tomorrow. But that's how the spirit is. We can't tell you you are the elect. We can't tell you, hey, well, you know, you a man of the Lord. So when it comes to receiving this, it's according to the wind. If you look up that word listed in the blue letter real quick, right? Say the wind blowing where it listed, because what he was actually telling, hey, the spirit goes according to, hey, the will of the Most High, ultimately. And the only ones that can be truly born again are those that the Lord has allotted for that. It's all good.
It says, Thello, it says, to will, have in mind, intend.
It says to will, right? Have in mind, intend. So the spirit has to already really be in you. And we don't know who got the spirit. We don't never know when somebody gonna come up here and actually potentially be the Lord's elect. That's the will of the Most High. Is it more?
To be resolved or determined.
To be determined.
Yeah.
You see, the wind, the spirit is to be determined. Now, the Lord did say the spirit itself bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High. So there's a thing of discernment that kicks in when individuals come up, whether or not they are already set to be born again. You got it, huh?
Yeah.
Read the, let's see what the strong say. Yep. Go ahead.
The Strong's definition says to determine as an active option from
Subjective
impulse.
Yeah, to determine as an active option from subjective impulse.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Whereas properly denotes rather a passive, what is it,
Woo. Acquiescence. Look it up. Look that word up right quick. I'm curious what that is. Hit the pronunciation. Say. Acquiescence. And what it say?
It says the reluctant acceptance of something without protest.
The reluctant acceptance of something without protest. Yeah.
Acquiescence.
without protest, man. Okay? Go ahead.
Okay.
Yep.
Jesus strong.
Go ahead, take your time. It's okay.
Back to Memphis.
So it says,
Properly denotes rather a passive acquiescence in objective considerations.
Yep. An example.
Choose or prefer.
An example. Choose or prefer. Right? So the spirit chooses and prefers. Like the scripture says, it's already this. Yeah, give him a bottle of water. Go ahead.
It says literally or figuratively.
Yep.
By implication, to wish to be inclined to sometimes adverbially, gladly, and personally for the future tense to be about to by embracing to delight in, desire, be disposed,
Yep.
forward, intent, list, love, mean, please, have rather, be will.
Yep. Yep. So the spirit ultimately dictates. The spirit is what we're subject to when dealing with these souls out here, man. All right. We got to use the judgment of the Lord. You go ahead, I'll go back to the precept.
Back in John 3 and verse 8, it says, the wind bloweth where it listeth, and thou hearest the sound thereof, but canst not tell whence it cometh, and whither it goeth. So is everyone that is born of the Spirit.
Everyone that's born of the Spirit. Because even the ones that's born of the Spirit don't know that they're going to be born again. Before they're born of the Spirit, they don't know. Like you never thought that you was going to be out here prophesying.
Right.
You know? It's like the wind just blew one day and completely changed your way of thinking.
Hey, let's go to Jeremiah 1:5. He said, before I formed thee,
I knew thee.
I knew thee. And what he ordained thee a prophet.
The Lord listed you as a prophet.
That's it.
Come on, that's all I want. Go ahead, Bo.
This Jeremiah 4:14 on Jerusalem. Jerusalem is a people for the place. It said, once thou heart for wickedness, that thou mayest be saved. How long should thy vain thoughts lodge within thee? And that's the point, because the scripture said you were cleansed through the word which I spoke unto you, we there, John 15:3. So this how you pretty much clean yourself up by repenting, come back to the washing of the word. So he said, wash thy heart for wickedness, meaning what the mind said, this is not one of the great, you know, that indoctrinated.
Yep. They say Babylon has made the nations mad. You know, which means disorderly in intellect. So it fucked up your mind not to know the righteous order of the Lord.
Judgment.
Yeah.
Good judgment.
Yep.
That's what it says on Psalms 119:9. How can a young man clear his way by taking heed according to the word?
Alright, so hey, with that, Lord willing, this is edifying. Once again, we're going to turn to the east. Give our praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Alright, give double honors to the elders and apostles that give best and salutations and blessings to the occupants of the world, preaching and teaching the truth. Alright, you got it, brother.
Bob.
Baba Ball,
Bob the woman.
Baba the woman,
Bob the yum.
Baba the Yum Yum.
Hey, how about Shema Shabbat, the Shalom?
Shalom.